This is Tom Blair with Inside Colorado Wrestling. I'm going around and talking to the head coaches throughout the state of Colorado. Today's guest is the new head coach at Timnath High School, one of the new schools in Poudre School District. His name is Nick Cummings. How's it going, Nick?
I'm doing well. How are you, Mr. Blair?
You just got done your meeting with parents and the athletes. We'll start with, what do you think of the turnout was for the number of kids you had here?
Very exciting. Our turnout, we had about 15 athletes show up. We certainly know that there's going to be some that were unavailable on a Wednesday in the middle of the week. So we're happy with the numbers. As a new program, we know we're going to start small.
Okay. Let's give the wrestling community a little of your background in wrestling and a little of your coaching background.
So I started wrestling as a grade schooler in South Dakota. I wrestled 4 years varsity. I was a state qualifier. I then wrestled at the University of Northern Colorado for 1 year just as a walk-on.
Who was your coach then?
So it's Jack Mon.
It was Mon,
Yeah.
okay.
And so, that's been my most experience. As far as coaching, I've got 2 boys in wrestling, so I've been coaching them. And then I've been coaching at Lincoln Elementary School for the past year.
Okay. Being a new head coach, you have a lot of new things to go through with the CHASA and the new weight classes. Let's talk about girls wrestling to start off. What's the status with girls wrestling here at Timnath?
So girls wrestling, we have a wrestling team that's at Poudre High School. Because of the numbers in our district, if a girl is interested in wrestling, she will be coached over at Poudre, and they have a specific team over at Poudre High School.
So it's a district team?
Yes, sir.
It's still a district team. I know some of the other school districts have broken off with some of the schools having a larger number of girls, so those schools have broken off and become a standalone school and no longer have a district team. What division are you in?
We're 3A, so we'll be in the Patriot League. So we've got a great competition. Eaton's in our league. Certainly, I believe they were state champs last year.
Yes, they were.
And so we're excited to compete with these guys.
Basically, they're throwing you into the wolves if they're putting you in the 3A
I would
division, because that's one of the toughest divisions in the state. I mean, it doesn't matter what division you're in anymore. You have tough wrestlers at different weight classes throughout 14 weights. So let's talk about your schedule. What does your schedule look like?
So we have the skills camp that will happen. Our schedule is going to be Monday through Friday, 4:45 to roughly 6:15 to 6:30, depending on what we're trying to accomplish that day. Or are you specific to our wrestling schedule?
Let's talk about the wrestling schedule also.
Okay. So our schedule is obviously pretty tough. We start out with Windsor as our first opponent. We've got a bunch of dual meets. We've got a few invitationals in there. We started out pretty small based on just wanting to be in a new program, not bite more than we could chew.
Also being a new school in the Poudre School District, you're a freshman, sophomore school only right now?
That's correct.
With the new school here, you also have the junior high built onto the school here with 6th, 7th, and 8th grade?
That's right.
So you'll have a good feeder program with that, with most kids automatically going from the middle school to the high school.
That's correct.
What does your coaching staff look like?
So right now we've got Lucas Weller. He's a former Kansas State champ. He has worked through the club college level wrestling, and he's also had some experience with elementary kids coaching there.
Okay. Do you expect to get any other coaches or parents coming in and helping you out?
I do. So right now we've got 2 other individuals that we are looking at, hoping to hire as both splitting a position. It's not official yet, so once that becomes, I'll sure to let you know.
Okay. So being new with CHASA and stuff, you got to learn, like I said, you got to learn a lot of the new rules and regulations. How do you think your season is going to go, and what are your expectations?
Expectations is just effort. You know, because we are freshman and sophomore and a brand new program, you know, what we want to do is just give them a good baseline for wrestling. And so our expectations are, hey, we're going to go out and compete.
Okay. Do you have any experienced wrestlers coming in the program?
So we have a few through our meeting, but nothing that indicates that a high level of experience. I anticipate that we're going to be fairly new to the sport.
Okay. Do you not have any kids transfer from any of the other schools in the school districts that wrestled before?
So our understanding is we got a couple from Fossil that have some experience. I don't believe we've taken any varsity wrestlers from that school.
Okay. I thank you for your time with this interview, and I wish you good luck in your season, and hopefully you'll get a couple guys down to the state tournament.
I hope so too. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Nick, and good luck in the season.
All right, thanks, sir.